Good morning and welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Today is Tuesday, June 23rd, 2026. We are here in the Larimer County Board of County Commissioners Administrative Matters meeting on the hearing room on the first floor at our Administrative Services building in Fort Collins. And I call this meeting to order. Would you please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance by standing, and we will do our pledge. Thank you. Thank you all for joining me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I am Larimer County Commissioner Jody Scheib-McNally, Chair of the Board of County Commissioners. Again, I welcome you and thank you for joining us today. And I am wanted to share that Commissioner Stevens will not be joining us today. She is excused. And online we have Commissioner Kafalis, who is at a conference, and he will be helping us with the meeting today, calling in. We'll now go to public comment.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. So public comment is now what we have public comment. I don't see anybody in the room, and I don't see anybody signed up. Is there anybody online, Sarah, that is signed up for public comment at all?
No, Commissioner.
Okay, we'll close public comment now, and we will move on to the approval of the minutes. Commissioner Kafalis, did you have any changes or additions or concerns about the minutes?
I do not.
Would you please make the motion, please, to approve the minutes for the week of June 8th, please?
Yes, I move to approve the minutes for the week of June 8th, 2026.
Thank you for that motion. Any further discussion?
Nope.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
That motion is approved 2-0. We're now moving on to the upcoming schedule, and we'll turn this over to Sarah Martin. Sarah, would you walk us through our schedule for the week of June 29th? Thank you.
This is the Commissioner's schedule for June 29th through July 4th, 2026. On Monday, June 29th, from 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m., there will be a work session with Leslie Ellis, Director of Community Planning, Infrastructure, and Resources in the Commissioner's Conference Room on the second floor. From 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., Commissioners will host a Community Town Hall, Decision Ahead State/Federal Impacts on Larimer County at the Larimer County Office of Emergency Operations Center at 4872 Endeavor Drive in Johnstown. On Tuesday, June 30th, from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., there will be an Administrative Matters meeting in the hearing room on the first floor. From 1 p.m. to 1:30 p.m., Commissioner Kafalis may attend the Mission Reconnect Veteran and Service Member Coalition meeting in the Boyd Lake Conference Room on the first floor. From 1:30 p.m. to 3 p.m., there will be administrative direction to county management in the Sprague Lake Conference Room on the second floor. On Wednesday, July 1st, from 8 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., Commissioner Kafalis may attend the Extension Advisory Committee meeting at 1525 Blue Spruce Drive in Fort Collins. From 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., Commissioner Scheib-McNally may participate in the virtual Regional Opioid Abatement Council Learning Forum. From 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m., there will be a work session with Mark Pfaffinger, Support Services Director, regarding internal services in the Commissioner's Conference Room on the second floor. From 4:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m., Commissioner Stevens may participate in the virtual US 34 Coalition meeting. From 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m., Commissioner Stevens may participate in the virtual North I-25 Coalition meeting. On Thursday, July 2nd, from 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m., Commissioner Kafalis will host a community conversation for the Wellington and Waverly communities at Avuncular Bob's T-Bar Inn at 3803 West Cleveland Avenue in Wellington. Topic will be announced prior to the meeting. From 12 p.m. to 12:45 p.m., Commissioner Stevens may participate in the virtual National Association of Counties Transportation Policy Steering Committee meeting. From 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., Commissioner Stevens may attend the North Front Range Metropolitan Planning Organization Planning Council meeting. It's a hybrid meeting. In person, it will be at Johnstown YMCA at 165 Settler Way in Johnstown, or virtually via Microsoft Teams. On Friday, July 3rd, the Larimer County offices will be closed due to the 4th of July holiday. And on Saturday, July 4th, from 8 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., Commissioner Shattuck McNally may attend the annual Loveland Fire Rescue Authority 4th of July Pancake Breakfast at Fire Station 2 at 3070 West 29th Street in Loveland.
Thank you, Sarah. First, before we go on and ask Commissioner Kafalis, I wanted to go back to December 29th. I have on my schedule that we have a work session regarding the data centers from 10 to 11:30. Is that still happening?
Did you say
On
June
Monday,
29th?
the 29th.
I don't have it here, but I can look into that and get back to you.
Okay. I have that on my schedule, so I just wanted to make sure that we're still having that meeting. So, okay. Commissioner Kafalis, did you have any other changes or additions?
I think the only thing, it sounds good. Thank you, Sarah. The only thing to add would be that I may attend the Wellington 4th of July celebration. There's a parade, and they participate in that.
Okay, thank you. And I will be doing that as well, but I believe that we won't be interacting because we'll just be walking in the parade with other organizations. So, but I think that starts at 10 a.m., Sarah, and goes till probably about 1. If you want to march that, and the parade will be down on Main Street. And then there's activities at the park to the north of that afterwards. Okay, so now we'll move on to the consent agenda. And the consent agenda consists of items of no perceived controversy and routine administrative actions such as abatements, agreements, deeds, final plans, liquor license resolutions, and other matters previously reviewed by the Board of County Commissioners. Staff recommends approval of the consent agenda, and a commissioner may request that an item be pulled off the agenda and considered separately. Items pulled off the agenda will be considered after the board takes action on the rest of the consent agenda. I will read briefly from this agenda at a high level. If you are interested in more details about the consent agenda packet, you can go on to the Board of County Commissioners website on the Larimer County website, larimer.gov, and there is details about this meeting, the attached agenda packets, and also other information and videos and things from the Board of County Commissioners. And I welcome you and hope that you will go on and check those out. So I'm going to read through this at a high level. First, we have abatements. We have a petition for abatement or refunds of taxes. There's only one of those. We have agreements. We have the first is a construction services agreement, bid number B26-. Commissioner, if you wouldn't mind just muting, we can hear cars and beeping. Could you mute just for a few minutes until we make the motion? That would be helpful. Thank you. B26-03, project number ENM000126-2026, and that's for resurfacing. And this is between Larimer County and Colson Excavating Company Incorporated. The next is a document titled the Local Area Employment and Training Grant. And this is submitted by the Economic and Workforce Development Department. And this agreement is between the state of Colorado and Larimer County, provides funding to support administrative and delivery of workforce development, employment, and training services with our local workforce area. And this contract starts July 1st of 2026 and go through June 30th of 2028. The next is a professional services agreement, P26.06, for the home and ignition zone for wildfire mitigation services. And this is submitted through the Office of Emergency Management. And this is under the agreement with Summit Forest Incorporated. This is perform wildfire mitigation treatments on private properties to reduce wildfire risk, protect life and property, and strengthen community resilience under our Community Wildfire Defense Grant. The next is professional services agreements, again, a P2606. Oh, and let me go back. That one is also with the Red Feather Lakes area of northern Colorado for the home for communities under that grant. The next is a professional services agreement for another home and ignition zone wildfire mitigation services for the Colorado Wildfire or the Community Wildfire Defense Grant. And this is again with the Department of Office of Emergency Management agreement with the vendor for another home ignition zone in the Red Feather Lakes area of northern Colorado. And this is between the Board of County Commissioners and the Red Feather Lakes Excavating Incorporated. Next is a letter of understanding with engineering with the for County Road 70, Owl Canyon Road widening project between County Road 11 and County Road 13, Section 7, and that's between Larimer County and Poudre Valley REA Incorporated. The next is agreement with Signal Behavioral Health Network Substance Abuse Disorder Service Agreement, and that is between Larimer County and the Larimer County Community Justice Alternatives and Larimer County Community Corrections. And that contract starts July 1st, 2026 and goes through June 30th of 2027. The next in our final agreements is an Amendment 2 to the contract between Larimer County Department of Human Services and Meals on Wheels of Loveland and Berthoud Incorporated. And this is between the Human Services Department of Larimer County and Meals on Wheels of Loveland and Berthoud. And this is to extend the contract. The purpose of that is this amendment to extend the term through June 30th of 2027. Next, we have appointments, recommend appointments to the Community Corrections Advisory Board. And there's several names on this. And those parties are listed in the online document. The next is recommend appointments to the Nedra Acres Public Improvement District. And those are two gentlemen, Mr. Luker and Mr. George, and those will be full-term appointments going through 2029 and 2028. Next is a letter of support, the Upstate Colorado Economic Development Association Planning Grant. And this is a letter of support stating Larimer County is pleased to support an 18-month regional bid initiative led by Upstate Colorado to strengthen Northern Colorado's capacity to support advanced manufacturing. Let's see. Then we have liquor licenses. We have one, which is, we have a couple of them. We have first a liquor license renewal for T&B Properties doing business as Westlake Liquors, and that is in Red Feather Lakes, Colorado. Then we have a liquor license renewal for Glenhaven General Store, LLC, doing business as Glenhaven General Store, and that is in Glenhaven. And then we have a liquor license change of manager for Z Golf Food and Beverage Services, and this is at the Wedwood Wedding and Banquet Center in LaPorte, Colorado. We have a miscellaneous item, which is a workers' composition technician position for risk management, and this is through financial services, and the current workers' compensation program relies on a single specialist to manage all of our claims and employee support and oversight, and this will be a fantastic addition to help save cost and also take very good care of managing and being proactive with supporting employees with proactive management. So the next is resolutions. We have a resolution ordering a public hearing to consider petitions for the Stanley Heights Public Improvement District number 81. We have the second is a resolution ordering a public hearing to consider petitions for Collins Center Public Improvement District number 82. We have another one is a resolution ordering a public hearing to consider petitions for Public Improvement District Terry Point Estates number 85. And then those are all submitted through engineering that I stated above. Then we have a resolution appointing arbitrators to hear appeals of the Larimer County Board of Equalization decisions. And this is submitted by our business operations manager, and it's through the commissioner's office, and to approve several parties listed in the document, which you can go online to see those names. Next is a resolution providing an appointment of independent referees to conduct hearings on behalf of the Larimer County Board of Equalization, and that's through the Commissioner's Office and pursuant to Colorado Revised Statutes 39-8-102 as amended. The Board of County Commissioners may appoint independent referees who are experienced in property evaluation to conduct hearings on behalf of the Board of Equalization. And those names are also listed in the documents online. Last item on our consent agenda is a resolution authorizing Larimer County liquor license staff to act on temporary permits. And this is submitted through the recording manager and the clerk recorder's office. And this will just help staff to administratively approve or deny temporary sales room permits, which require a 10-day response. And this will help us with expediting some of that to help those permits get approved quickly. So those are all the items on our consent agenda. Commissioner, do you wish to remove any items?
I do not.
Would you please make the motion, sir, to approve the consent agenda for today, June 23rd, 2026?
Yes, I would, of course. I move to approve the consent agenda for today, June 23rd, 2026.
Thank you. Any further discussion?
Nope.
Okay, all those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
That passes 2-0. Thank you, Commissioner. I don't think we have any guests today. There is no discussion items. And sir, we appreciate you joining us today. And then we're going to move on to the county manager update.
And as I indicated, Madam Chair, I will be pulling off the meeting so I can go back to my conference.
Yes, that's why I thanked you for joining us today. Thank you. I'll thank you again.
And I will say you're welcome again. Bye.
Thank you, Commissioner. I'll keep mine very brief as well. We had the honor last week of doing the ribbon cutting at the new North Landfill. I just want to say congratulations to Solid Waste Director Dwayne Penny and his entire team. The facility is state-of-the-art. It's amazing. It'll go into production, it looks like August 5th, and so that will be a very big day for our community, and we'll hear more about that. But really, congratulations. We had a lot of community partners who came, a lot of our municipal partners, to help us celebrate the opening. So congratulations to Dwayne and his team.
Thank you, Lorenda, and I don't have any questions for you. And I want to also echo your comments, congratulating Dwayne Penny and his team, and fantastic work. Just to say, Art, I got to be out there as they were installing the liner for one of the first cells. I can't wait to go out and do another tour. I'm just really proud of the work and the diligence and perseverance through all these years to get this landfill opened, and also at the same time starting the transfer station, but also closing the other landfill. That's a lot of things to juggle at the same time, and they're doing it just tremendously. And I just think we're so fortunate here in Larimer County to have such an expertise and a diligent and dedicated team. And I want to thank Dwayne and his entire team. I was not able to join you all last week because I was still attending the Harvard Kennedy School in Cambridge, Massachusetts at Harvard. And it was quite an experience, and I'm really glad to be back. I did do some work off and on, taking phone calls and emails. But overall, it's been a really great experience, and I'm looking forward to bringing all back that I learned and for myself and also for all the teams and some of the interesting things I've learned, anywhere from emergency and management and disaster response and how to write better emails even. So it's been great. I did get back though, and was able to join some activities. I briefly stopped by the Juneteenth celebration here in Fort Collins, which was at Foothills Mall. Lots of great music and some group dancing and lots of art and information, lots of things to do from youth all the way to older adults, and lots of history telling. I love the history posters or displays they have, reminding folks of the history in this area. And then on Saturday, I did get a chance to attend the Loveland Pride event, which was at North Lake Hammond Park. It was a very spread out area. There was just so many vendors and people and music and food and lots of people. We had a booth there. Adri from our public affairs office was there, and we got to share a little bit what the county does and what people are asking, what does commissioner do? And so we had a lot of great conversations, and I think it was well received, and I think we had quite a few people learn some new things, including I pulled out the Budget Explorer tool. And so hopefully we get some of those folks sharing with their friends about that tool is available, and they were appreciative to learn that. So other than that, that's all I wanted to share. I did finish my 100th mile of hiking over the weekend, so I did spend some time to get up in Rocky, so I really want to celebrate that. It's the earliest I've ever done that in over 12 years, and so I was really excited to do that on the summer solstice. And I will hope everyone had a wonderful Father's Day and got to spend time with family and friends and those that they love. So with that, that's all I wanted to share with, and we're so glad you joined us today. And at 9:19, we are adjourned. Have a wonderful day.